What's up, everybody? Welcome to another recap of the 2022 NFL season. We're in week 6. Not that many great games. I mean, there's a few, mostly in the 1 o'clock window. Yeah, there's only 3 games in the 4 o'clock, but not much excitement this week, I'm going to be honest. So, let's just get into it. Start with Thursday night's matchups between the Commanders and the Bears. Now, I'll be honest with you, I did not watch this game. Don't know what happened. Better things going on. Kickball, beers deep at Clatta's, $1 beers on Thursdays. The only thing I really saw was that Justin Fields failed to get the ball in the end zone at the end of the game, which is not surprising because no team sucks. Commanders, they get the win. They got the victory of being the better team than the Bears, but they're still a crappy team. That's all I really saw. So, Commanders over the Bears, 12-7. Next, we go to Sunday's games. We go to the Patriots and the Browns. This is the Bailey Zappi show. I mean, the spotlight is not too bright for him. He's playing well. Ramondre Stevenson steps into the true RB1 role with Damon Harris out. And that Patriots defense, Belichick knows what he's doing. Always playing chess, not checkers. And the Browns, they really need Deshaun Rub-a-Dub Watson back. I mean, Jacoby Brissett, I think he's peaked. You know what he's going to get, but he had some exciting moments in the beginning of the season. I think his time has run out. Fortunately, they still got 5 more weeks left with him. Could spell disaster. Patriots over the Browns, 38-15. Next, we go to the Niners and the Falcons. Did we know that the Niners offense was going to be average with Jimmy G? Probably. Is he still probably the best looking player in the NFL? Probably. And he'll be okay if he doesn't have a job next year. He could be crypto bro, probably an extra in a porno. I think he'll be fine. He's got some money. He can figure it out. Maybe take a year off. But this game belonged to the Falcons. Marcus Mariota, 3 TDs, 1 rushing. Arthur Smith getting beers with the offensive lineman after the game on the concourse where the fans are. I mean, wild. But hey, props to the Falcons. They're playing good. I like this team. See where they can go. Falcons over the Niners, 28-14. We go to the Jets and the Packers. Those Jets, man. When you got Milf Hunter as your QB, anything's possible. Brees Hall, another big day rushing the ball, over 100 yards and TD. And the Packers, their offense just can't get anything going. Aaron Rodgers, I'm only giving you another week. I mean, you're my QB on fantasy, so hoping for big things this year. Not good. Only 12 points. Luckily, I was going against my dad. His players sucked, so didn't really need you to do a whole lot, but you might be on the trading block soon for me. I don't know. That offense just can't get into sync. Defense not playing any better. You lose to the Jets at home with Milf Hunter. Not a good look for you guys. And how bad was it? You had Sauce Gardner running around the cheesehead, basically like saying, Packers are down bad? Yeah, that's about right. Jets, 4-2. Who would have thought? Not me. Jets over the Packers, 27-10. Next, we go to the Ravens and the Giants, the other New York team that is shocking everyone around the world. Giants, 5-1 now with the victory. I mean, this is crazy. The Jets and the Giants both somewhat decent this year. I don't know if they'll both make the playoffs. Maybe only one of them. Maybe none. Maybe there'll be a collapse. I don't know. But this is so exciting for football. I mean, these franchises have been shit the past, 10, 15 years. Well, the Jets anyway. The Giants had some good runs. But man, I'm happy for these Giants. The Ravens, they blow another fourth quarter lead. They were up 20-10. I mean, they're blowing fourth quarter leads left and right like your porn star on a Friday night. Just, I don't know. I don't know what this defense, what do they need to do? They need to get something out of their system. They need to go out to Fed on a Friday night, maybe hit up Wayward, Watershed. I don't know what's going on with these Ravens, but it's looking more and more like Lamar going to another team, yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to throw it out there. And that's it. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, but I am shocked the Giants are 5-1. But how about them G-men? Giants over the Ravens 24-20. So we go to the Jaguars and the Colts. Somehow this game was high scoring. I don't know. I mean, Jags, Saxonville wasn't around. Lawrence didn't play that great. Somehow Matt Ryan threw for almost 400 yards, 3 TDs, including 40. I think it was a 40-yard to Alec Pierce. 14 seconds left. What a play call by Frank Wright. I mean, that was ballsy, but I mean, hey, it worked out. The Colts get the win. They're right in the ship. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, they could maybe try to make some noise. I don't know. I don't know with these Colts. We'll see what happens. Colts over the Jags, 34-27. Next we go to the Vikings and the Dolphins. Skylar Thompson getting the start for the Dolphins. He ends up sucking, as most third-string quarterbacks do, unless it's Bailey Zappi, who, by the way, is probably going to make Mac Jones the new Drew Bledsoe. Just saying. But so he was playing bad. Teddy Bridgewater comes back in. He didn't do much better. Yeah, I found Mike Gesicki for a couple of TDs. But the Vikings, also 5-1, surprising most people, including myself. Justin Jefferson, he's that guy. 6 catches, 107 yards, no tutties. Need to get more tutties. I want to see some more gritties by him. I mean, Gesicki, he's doing his ugly ass gritty. I mean, it just proves time and time again that white men can't dance. It's just proven. I mean, you're not helping us out, Mike Gesicki. Stick to another celebration. I don't know, birthday cake, keg stand. I don't know, something more. Like the gritty's not for you. It's probably why you lost. Just saying. Vikings over the Dolphins 24-16. So we go to the Bengals and the Saints. Finally, Jamar Chase has a big game, 134 yards, 132 yards receiving, 2 TDs, including a 60-yard bomb by Burrow to Chase with under 2 minutes to go to take the lead. Something with Burrow and Chase playing in New Orleans. That's where they won the national championship when they were at LSU. They just shine bright in those lights down in New Orleans. And Saints with Andy Dalton, not much happening. Maybe it's time to start Taysom Hill, but their season's going backwards. I don't know if Jameis Winston can save them. Bengals, it looks like they could get a good thing going here. 2 teams going in opposite directions. Bengals over the Saints, 30-26. Next we go to the Bucks and the Steelers. It's happened. Tom Brady is in shambles. You go to Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett gets knocked out, gets concussed, and Mitch Trubisky has to come in. Now, most of the time, that would be an easy dub for a lot of teams. Nope. Somehow, the Steelers, they pulled it out with Mitch Trubisky. I don't know. Maybe he just needed to sit and reclaim his thoughts. I don't know what's going on. But he comes in, couple big third down conversions. Chase Claypool. Bucks score late. Couldn't get the 2-point conversion to tie. I don't know, man. I mean, we all know, I keep bringing it up, but it's true. Brady marriage in shambles, not staying together, divorce attorneys, lawyers, whatever, hired. Brady went to Robert Kraft's wedding without Giselle. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only way that this season is going to be won for Brady in terms of life and football is if he wins the Super Bowl. That's about it. Anything else, I mean, this man is going to be in shambles. He's going to retire with a shitty season, marriage, over. Yeah, he's got a bunch of money. He's got a bunch of ventures going on, but that won't matter. But for now, the Steelers get the dub over the Bucks, 20-18. Next, we go to the Panthers and the Rams. Panthers, it's official. They're the worst team in the league. I mean, PJ Walker started not much better than Baker Mayfield. If I'm the Panthers, just tank. Get CJ Stroud or Bryce Young and reverse your franchise. Get yourself a nice offensive-minded coach to pair with a young quarterback. I mean, bringing back, even starting Darnold when he comes back isn't going to do anything. So just keep losing, honestly. I mean, how bad was it for the Panthers that Robbie Anderson was thrown out of the game by interim coach Steve Wilkes? And he gets traded. Literally the next day, he gets traded to the Cardinals. I mean, he's probably happy because the Panthers are in disarray. Rams, on the other hand, Allen Robinson finally shows up. Didn't have a lot of receiving yards, had a tutty. Helped out the offense just besides Cooper Kupp. Darrell Henderson had himself a TD as well. And I mean, Rams did what they needed to do. They beat the worst team in the league. There's nothing sexy about it. They got the win when they needed to. 24-10 over the Panthers. Go to the Cardinals, Robbie Anderson's new team, versus the Seahawks. Kyler Murray, my other QB in my QB in my other fantasy league just sucks. I think he got like 15 points. I want to put him on the trading block so bad. DeAndre Hopkins comes back this week, so I'm going to give him 2 weeks. Because the Hopkins, this week, they play Thursday. It's a quick turnaround, so it might not be as effective. But in 2 weeks, they'll have a longer time to rest, get them back into the swing of things with the offense. If I go 1-1 in the next 2 weeks, I'll keep him around. I go 0-2, he's on the trading block. Seahawks, on the other hand, they're looking good. I mean, Pete Carroll looking like a genius starting Geno Smith, getting rid of Russ Wilson. I mean, did Russ Wilson waste Pete Carroll's prime? I think he might have. Seahawks over the Cardinals, 19-9. And finally, for the Sunday games, we go to the most anticipated game of the week, America's game of the week, the matchup between the Chiefs and the Bills. Last year, we all know about last year's AFC divisional game where it was wild, back and forth scoring. Bills scored with a minute left. Chiefs scored, Tyreek Hill. Bills scored again with 13 seconds. Chiefs drive down, kick the field goal to go into overtime where they won. This had a similar feel, back and forth. Not much going really in the first half. It was 10-10. Second half, offensive came to play. Josh Allen, he's that guy. I mean, he had 2 TDs in the second half, 3 for the game. One of those TDs to Stephon Diggs. He had turf. And it was back and forth until Allen finds Dawson Knox with a touchdown, 100 minute and 4 seconds left. And you think, Chiefs are getting the ball. Mahomes, they got 2 timeouts, minute and 4 seconds to drive down and get a touchdown to win the game. Oh, man, Bills fans get nervous, but nope. The ensuing drive, Von Miller, the guy that the Bills signed to help them beat the Chiefs, pressures Patrick Mahomes. He ends up throwing an interception. Bills run out the clock. I think this game was a statement for the Bills. And as much as it pains me to say, they are my pick to win the Super Bowl. That's it. I think they just got what it takes to do it. Obviously, it's still a long season, but I don't think anyone's stopping the Bills. Bills over the Chiefs, 24-20. We go to Sunday night's game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. This, tough for Cowboys fans. This was the game where they finally said, we need Dak Prescott back. Cooper Rush, 3 interceptions. Didn't really get much going. I mean, this game was 20-3 at the half. Nightmares for Cowboys fans. Jalen Hurts, on the other hand, he's that guy. Tutty to Devontae Smith, tutty to A.J. Brown. Miles Sanders had a rushing TD. I mean, fly Eagles fly, baby. 6-0. They're legit. I think we got to take them seriously. Can they go to the Super Bowl? I think they can. Their defense is playing really well. Not a lot of teams. I mean, Packers, not that great. Bucks are in disarray. We don't know with the Rams. I don't think the Vikings are, they're 5-1, but I don't think we can count on them in the playoffs. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles and Bills at the end of this playing for the Super Bowl. But for now, Eagles 6-0. They get the win over the Cowboys, 26-17. And finally, Monday night's matchup between the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Russ, what is going on with you? I don't know. Is it Nathaniel Hackett? Does he need to go back to Green Bay to help Aaron Rodgers? I mean, that offense is in disarray, and it's not getting any better. I mean, Chargers on the other hand, they couldn't get anything really going last night either. I mean, Austin Eckler had a TD, but it was kicking game. Brandon McManus 3 for 3 in field goals. Dustin Hopkins 4 for 4, including the game winning 39-yarder in overtime. That's all there was to this game. There's nothing else to it. And the Chargers get the victory over the Broncos 19-16 in overtime. Well, that's it for week 6. We kind of know who the contenders are going forward. Let's see what happens with the 5-1 Vikings, the 5-1 Giants, and the 4-2 Jets. Are they for real? Will they make the playoffs? Time will tell. See y'all next week.